Hey there, happy Saturday. It's Saturday, May 8th, and I thought I would sit in my garage with the door open and have some sunshine come in. And wanted to talk about my connection between emotional and physical health, what it means to me. So, my belief from my life experience and things I've studied and things I have come to believe deeply is that our thoughts create our emotional reactions, right? If our thoughts are good thoughts, positive thoughts, we might not have the same kind of emotional reactions, and that's great. Now, if you have a deep emotional wound or a big gaping huge, abandonment or rejection wound, or something that creates ongoing recycling of the thoughts. Okay, so it's like, this bad thing happened to me when I was 5, and now because of it, I can't look at certain types of people or certain situations the same way. And every time I think of that kind of a person, or the dog bit me or something, I can't look at those dogs anymore because I'm scared that I'm going to be attacked again or something's going to happen. Or mommy turned around and said hello to somebody else when I wanted her to say hi to me. And since that was at a more egocentric level of my life and development, I mistook that as, I started having the belief that I don't matter to my mommy. When you have that belief inside of you, that's how you live your life. Like, your whole entire life is based on the beliefs you have. So if you have a belief, a false belief, a limiting belief, that you don't matter because that one time when you were little, mommy turned away to say hello to the neighbor instead of answering your question, because that's how you internalized it, which there's no fault of yours in that or hers. That's the way it happened. Then you're going to have this belief going forward that I don't matter. And that in every situation in your life will show up to show you and prove to you that you don't matter. People at work will overlook you. You won't have the relationship you want. You'll think you just do not matter at all and you're not significant. Now, having those kinds of thoughts, which are not true about you, they never were, right? Creates a lot of pain. It creates a lot of pain, a lot of sadness, a lot of anger, a lot of resentment, a lot of fear, and a lot of shame, typically. Now, if you're living with all of those things going on inside of yourself, inside of your energy body, your emotional body, your body, and each situation you're in life brings another more proof that you really are this horrible, I don't matter person, then you have a bunch of energy. You have a bunch of emotional baggage. Okay. That's what they mean by emotional baggage. And so every situation you're in, you're always thinking this inside your subconscious mind, which is right here. You're always thinking, I don't matter. It doesn't matter. It's not a conscious thought at this point. It's just in there. So if you always have that kind of thinking going on, you're always manifesting, creating outwardly a life where you don't matter. And that creates a lot of pain in your emotional body, and it creates disease. And there is a mind-body connection. There's scientific studies, there are scientific pathways that study this. And if you have enough situations in your life where you feel emotionally horrible because of life just bringing you down, at some point it's probably going to show up physically. Once it's physical, you can still work on the physical. You can still have the medicine if you need the medicine. If you get the cancer and you need the chemo, you need the radiation, you need the surgery, if you need the medications for autoimmune disorders or diabetes or anything that happens, then you follow what you need to do, of course. But I'm asking you to, let's go back a little bit to the root of that, where this started. Not even that we need to know exactly what the whole story is, but like what happened, and then we can go forward and heal, and we'll heal the belief, right? And once we heal the belief, we don't have to have that belief anymore. Then it opens up for you to have a lot more desire and energy to do physical health. Okay. You can be doing physical health, of course. You can be running, you can be dieting, things like that. My program isn't about dieting. It's not about militantly exercising to, hide from your pain. It's you move because your body needs to move and it loves to move and it's good for it. You eat food that's healthy for you, that we figure out what works for your specific body, and we don't diet. We don't deprive. That's not what we do in my program. So, but when you have the emotional baggage, it's kind of like, I'm doing all this great stuff for my body and now I feel better. So maybe then I'll attack the emotional stuff. That's one way. Or maybe I'll attack the emotional stuff and then I'll have more of the desire and more of the intuitive understanding of what my body needs, how much it needs to move, what it likes doing. Like, let's say I decided I want to be a runner because it's the way I'm going to get thin and it's the way I'm going to, feel like I can keep up with my neighbors or friends. But I don't like running. Like, I like to walk. Like, I just would rather just be a walker, and I know intuitively for me, slower things and things that keep you in an at ease, relaxed place and not in stress actually works better for, I think, everyone. But for me, it does specifically. So I know for me, I have to do things where like I swim or I walk long distances or I do yoga, things that are very like stress relieving. That's what works for me. And that's what works. That's how your body heals, is in a state of ease rather than stress. So that's a whole other topic. But you see how if you have a lot of emotional stuff going on, it's very hard to be at ease. You're always constantly thinking, well, when am I going to not matter again? Like, when's that going to happen? And you're kind of hyper vigilant about that. And it causes a lot of like trauma inside of you to think, I have to be ahead of it or else somebody's going to just find out I don't matter. And, so this is a whole thing going on. You can see how it would cause a lot of downstream problems in your body. So if we heal the emotional stuff first, the beliefs, the false beliefs, the limiting beliefs that were entrenched in you probably even before you started speaking, then health, physical health becomes so much more enjoyable and much easier to do and to really get an intuitive grasp on in terms of what your body needs to be healthy. So I hope that helps. Please leave me a comment in the comments if you like this. Give me a thumbs up or heart me or give me a care hug thing. Also, if you want to just contact me at the information below, please feel free to set up a call with me and we can see if I can help you feel awesome, just better than you've ever felt. We don't have to, go back and dig through everything. We just talk about how do you make you feel better from this moment forward and how to make your life, happier and more enjoyable and lighter and freer than it's been. And that's really, really such a wonderful feeling if you can just imagine. So I hope you have a great day and I will be back soon. Bye.